Howdy folks, welcome to episode 73. Today we're going to see if we can get that tower finished up over there. So yeah, I'm just bringing the CV back from up in space. I probably should have connected the hovercraft to it, huh? But yeah, we'll do that in a bonus episode. I think you guys got the idea how that works. So I don't want to do that over and over. And let's get this parked in here if we can. And let's see here. It's going to do this thing on me, isn't it? Okay. So we're going to get it parked back here in the corner. And there we go. And hopefully it will actually stay at 22 and not take on the 9,000 degree outdoor temperature. But yeah, so yeah, we finished up the raids. For those of you who didn't see last episode, we did a couple of raids on the desert planet. And I totally forgot to use the, I need to remember next time, I totally forgot to use the, what's it called, the laser pistol. Yeah, I was going to use that and show you guys how that works, but I totally forgot. So let's eat some pizza here. We'll grab one, and we'll put the other ones back. There we go. And we can head over to the... Let's see, where is that? Is that on this side or this side? Yeah, it's on this side. Okay. I need something to tell me where the teleporters are now too. Okay. So we're gonna go over to the crafting room and see what we can get done today. Here we go. Alright. And yeah, I did I? Okay. I need to remember that. Maybe I should put the switch... No, the switch won't fit there because that block is taken. Okay, we can even take our helmet off. The other thing I did was I swapped out the EVA for the multi-boost so that we don't use nearly as much of the... whatchamacallit. And before I forget, I do need to... Wow. Yeah, definitely need to fill the fuel. Okay. Definitely. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so what we need to do here is figure out what this is going to look like, and let's see, we're going to put down a symmetry plane here too for some of this stuff, and I even have some hardened steel blocks. I don't have the regular, so I grabbed some stuff out of the ship while I was up there. Some more supplies that we might need. So I think we're just going to wait on putting in, because I was going to put in some other blocks to get rid of that stair step effect there, but I think we'll wait on that. So let's figure out what we're going to do as far as the floors go, and I think maybe we'll try this kind of tile, and let's do a medium and this tile, and we'll see, because we're going to repaint everything anyway, so no point in trying to be dainty about it. There we go. And make sure we get all of this. Okay. And then I think we'll even do... Oh, that's concrete, so it's not going to work for that. And let me see here. I don't think we can get underneath that, can we? Okay, the other thing I need to do before I forget is turn off the SI, just so when I start placing blocks, the whole place isn't falling apart. So we'll get that painted, and I think that looks okay for the floor for the most part, and then we'll see what we can do for the ceiling. I think we're going to use... Is that really... There we go. I think for the ceiling texture, we're going to use... Where was it? This thing? I think we're going to try this for the ceiling and see how it looks. There we go. Missed that one. And then we can figure out what to do with the walls too here in a minute. So that's going to be the ceiling. The walls, I think we might try something like this. Might try something like this. I think that might work. Yeah, I think that might work pretty well. So let's get the bulk of this done, and then we can do the finer points of it in a second here. There we go. Then we can clean up. Okay, so we're gonna go like small, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to have to rotate some of these, aren't we? Yep. So do we want them coming? I think we do want them coming across like that. I think that's going to look better. I think that's going to look better with them coming across instead of them going up and down. So we'll get them all aligned and see how that looks. And then we're going to have to probably turn off the axis and go to the other side and see what it does on the other side too. But I want to get this figured out, and then we can start to do the basement too. So let me get the rest of these aligned. Okay, we've got, I think, all of these aligned, and then we're gonna check out this side, make sure that I think they'll actually work fairly well. It's kind of, it messes me up that some of these, see, like these here, you can see the little dent in there, and then this one you can't. And I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm not sure why. Are these blocks upside down maybe? I think these blocks are upside down, aren't they? Let me see, let's try it. Let's go like this. Rotate. And see if... no? That's not it either, is it? Is it... because that doesn't align that way. I'm pretty sure maybe these blocks are the ones that are upside down? No. I don't know what's up with these blocks right here, but something weird is going on there where they're not aligning. And now you can't not see it, right? You can't unsee it. Alright, and so yeah, we'll clean up these here and get that fixed up. And let's see, anything over on this side? Nope. And so then I need to decide what we're going to do. Are we actually going to do the same thing on these, or maybe do something like this for the windows? You know, in order to separate those out. That actually might not look as good as this. Let's see. I think that actually works a little bit better, but let's see what other options we have for the windows here. We can do this sort of thing and have that. I love the storm outside too. That's awesome. Gotta love the storm. And it looks like, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, it looks like the sun's about to go down, and we should hopefully get another drone attack maybe. It would be kind of nice. But yeah, we've got that option. Let's see what else we have here that might look cool. Something like this. Maybe something like that. I don't know, that might stand out a little bit too much, and let's see if we've got any other things that might look decent here. I think we're gonna do that way. Like that. Yeah, I'm not sure what to let's see what else we have as far as options go for metal stuff. We could do this sort of thing. I think this is what we did in the other one. We could do some vent type things. It almost looks like Venetian blinds or something. Let's see, if we want to go this way, whoops, and then we could do that, or I think that actually makes more sense, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm kind of thinking this one might be okay. I think it's a little bit too similar to this. So let's try one more thing here. Let's see what these look like. Is it really sticking out there? That's not going to work because that sticks out. We've got that. And those don't align either, do they? Okay. Is this the one? I think this is the one that we did. Let's see. I think that's the one that we did in the other room. And actually, I kind of like how that looks. It stands out just enough, and it's different enough. I think that's the one we're going to go with. So let me get all these windows. Let me try, actually, let's see if that works on the bottom too. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, it looks like it's going to work. It looks like it's going to be nice. Yeah, I think we're going to stick with that. So let me get all these windows in here, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, we've got all of those. And let me see what we can do on these walls. So I'm thinking we could do this texture for these walls, because I'm not sure that I want the end wall to be exactly the same as the other wall. So we'll do this sort of thing on these, and we need to come up with a, whoops, we need a girder texture for these too. So we can do that one. I think that's probably going to work. That or this type of thing probably work best for these. So we can actually do whole block on this. Why don't we just do that, and we can get these painted up correctly. There we go. We're gonna have to go outside, I think, to get some of those. So we're gonna have to get the, yeah, we're gonna have to get the ship out to get the top of those. But it looks like we can do that, and then these we're gonna need to figure out what we're gonna paint. I'm kind of thinking, I'm not sure if marble will go well with all these. So was this one damaged a little bit? Not sure if marble's going to go well with all the metal. We'll see. We'll see what kind of what other kind of textures we have for options here. So we have brick. I mean, we're kind of limited on the options. This one, I'm not sure if that's going to work. That's probably going to be even worse. I think any of the rock ones are going to be worse. But we could try this sort of thing. There we go. And then these need to be some sort of yeah, this is going to be like that. And then these are going to be pipes. So we'll go like this. All right. And I'm going to have to do something more with this as far as just having this hanging out like this. I think we'll probably put some railings around it or something like that. And the other thing we need to do is probably break up, I think we've got this line right here all the way across, so I think we'll break that stuff up too. Let's get this texture put on this wall too. And then yeah, what we can do is on that level we will go all the way around. Which one was that? That was this one. Let's get all these put in, and I'm going to have to go through and make sure they're all aligned also. Shouldn't be a problem, but we'll go make sure they're all aligned. But yeah, so we're going to do, let me see. Ooh, we can even do that. That's kind of cool. Okay. That works. But yeah, we can do like a line across here. So let's find something like this. Let's see if we can do this. And let's go like, whoops. Is it? Oh, I'm doing whole block, aren't I? Okay. Let's go like this. Didn't mean to do that, but we're going to paint the outside anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we have those two that are different. See if we can get these up here. And that needs to be fixed again, doesn't it? Yep. Fix those up there. Okay. And let me make sure it's lined on the other side. These things seem to get out of alignment on the opposite sides. Okay. Yeah, you see, you can break up a line. You can break up a big chunk of texture like that. And we could probably even put something else up here too, like this. Whoops. I don't think it's going to let me, is it? Because some of these are going to be upside down. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do it with that texture, are we? We need something that's up-down symmetry. Like this. There. Okay. So we've got that. Do we want to do... I'm kind of thinking this marble texture is... I'm kind of thinking that one's better than the plain marble here. There we go. Okay. And then we need to do the floors here. So these are going to be something like this. There we go. If we can reach it. And let's take off the symmetry plane too. Whoops. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look through these, all the floor tiles, and make sure that the triangles line up. If you see what I mean. So if you rotate this, whoops. If you, let's go like here. So if you rotate this, it just makes it, you can't really, you don't automatically spot it, but it's just something looks wrong, you know? And so yeah, it just drives you nuts. Well, some of us, it drives you nuts. And some of us, it's just kind of funny. But yeah, that's one of those things that I do want to get right on that. And so you can see that on here, that these are going to need to be aligned. But I think that is, I think that's pretty good for what we've got here. And probably do something like this. Let's see. Or this. I think we'll do that. Yeah. And we'll get these. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those little things on there or not. Let's see. We can go like that. Oh, that's totally not right. Okay. That needs to be something more plain. Like this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to keep these on here or not. I mean, they're kind of not doing anything. I think it looks better without them. Especially since we're not going to necessarily going to be able to fit those in every spot. So we can do that on that one, and I think that'll look okay. I'm not sure about this. I'm not positive about this texture. Maybe we can do something better with that. Like this. Yeah, actually, I think this will look better. Let's do this. I think that's an improvement. Whoops. And that. There. Okay. And the stairs, we can even paint the stairs. Can we paint the stairs? Are these the texturable stairs? I don't think they are. Okay. Let's take these out. And let's do... let's replace those with the ones that can be textured. I can't believe I did that. Let's see, we'll go, yeah. Yeah, I totally didn't put the right ones in. Okay, we'll put these in, and then we can figure out what kind of texture we want to put on them. Like, let's see, let's do whole block. And we can do something that has some kind of background here on it like this, because I think that'll look cool. And we have that, we have this. That's kind of interesting. Let's see what else we have. I'm kind of, yeah, that might actually work well. And then we're going to take off the whole block. I think what we're going to do is try to do this on the sides. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's much better. I like that. The little glowing stairway thing. Cool. So we can do the same thing with these. We have to take these out. I'm going to have to take these out and do that, and then we'll, let's see, we'll go like this, take these out, and we'll put in the paintable ones like that. I'm really surprised we didn't get a drone attack. I'm not sure what their criteria is now, because I'm in the base, you know. And yeah, so we're going to paint the other one. This one is going to do, I'm not sure, I think these are metal now. Yeah, these are metal, so I'm not going to be able to do the same thing on this one, but we could probably do this sort of thing. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have for options. I think that's sideways. We can go, yeah, that's much better. And I don't think it's going to fit on the corner no matter what we do. And we're going to be able to get this. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Is it going to let me? I might have to take this thing out in order to do this. So let's go like this. You know what? Does this have, this has signal logic on it too, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I need to remember to do that when we put it back. So let's go like this. There we go. And we're going to get these aligned. And these aligned. Just because they look a lot better that way. We'll put our furnace back in here. Like this. And make sure we fix our signal logic. Constructor room. There we go. Okay, so now is it off? Tell me it's off. Yep, it's off. Okay, good. And then we can do the same thing. I think we can do the same deal. We could even do something like this. Is that one not gonna... Really? Okay. That's too bad. Apparently that one's upside down. Okay, so we do need one that's gonna be... That's not even... Wow. That's terrible. Okay. So we're gonna have to do that, I guess. Like this. And this. There we go. And we'll see how that's gonna look. Hopefully it won't stand out too bad on the corner too badly. The other option is we can get a thin plastic piece. We can, you know, if it looks that bad, we could probably take a thin plastic piece and put it between there. Although I think this block is in that space, so we couldn't do that either. Okay, so that's the upstairs design, and we'll get the, let's get the steps put on here too. Let's see. We can do this. What did I do on these? Did I, okay, I put those. All right. We can do this pattern here, and then we can do this. There we go. And then it was this piece for the, there we go. All right, so yeah, we've got our steps there, and yeah, we can, I can finish up that other one. It's just going to look the same as the other thing. So let's go downstairs and see what we've got down here. As far as we need a floor, and should we do the same floor, or maybe do like a tile floor down here? Maybe get a different ambiance going down here. Let me see, let's go like this, symmetry plane, do this, just so we get all of the tiles, hopefully. There we go. Now it helps when you're doing this, it helps if you hold down the fire button the whole time to paint, and you hold down your mouse button to paint the entire time, because that way if you're holding it on, if you hit the same thing twice, it's not gonna rotate the texture. Because if you click each time and you accidentally hit the same one twice, it's gonna do that, and it's gonna rotate it, and then your stuff is gonna look bad. So yeah, that's a little pro tip there. And let's see here, make sure these fit correctly. Nice. All right, and then we're going to do the walls, and I think we're going to do something else for the walls here, and we might even do something like this. I think we're just going to do this for this wall, and then we'll find something else for the other wall. So let me get this wall painted here. Okay, so we've got that wall, and I think what we can do with that is we can, I need more lights down here too, don't I? But we can, here, let me do this too before I forget. We're going to do these posts, same as the ones upstairs. But yeah, I think that little dent in the wall, we're going to put some kind of thing in there. So like this, maybe. Go like this. And this. Let's get these, whoops, get these painted. And then we can do something like this in the middle. There we go. And then this can even be some sort of light there. Yeah, because we can put some lights up here on the ceiling to light up this room down here, and that'll help a lot. Yeah, because we don't have any lights down here at all. So that'll definitely help. Need another block. Whoops. Another thing there, and get those finished up. There we go. Alright, and then these things here, let's go like this. We'll swap axes and we'll do this. Whoops. So that we can paint these. And I think we're going to do the same thing with these as we did on the ones upstairs. We're going to make them this girder texture here. We need to get these. So we're going to need to do those on the outside. We're going to need to remember that when we do the outside to get those all painted up the same way. And it shouldn't be too hard to see because you can see the half of the block sticking out on the outside too, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And hopefully someday they'll let us actually texture these. It would be kind of nice. Although it's nice that we can paint them, so there's that. But let's see what we can do on... I think we're going to do this, because this is just such a small piece. I don't think it's that important to get some super duper unique texture on that, but we do need to do something across the wall here like this again. And let's see, we already used that and we didn't use this one. Is there anything else that has lights on it? No, not really. Not something that we can... Well, let's see. Let's see if it'll let us. Yeah, actually. Cool. So we can do that to break up these lines, and maybe even do that a couple blocks lower. So like here. Let's get this. There we go. Like that. I think that's much better. So let's get this. There we go. And then we could do something else up here even if we wanted to. But I think we'll do something closer to the ceiling if we're going to do that. Whoops. Get that put back too. Okay. And is that one needs to be rotated? That one there. We're going to have one that's upside down. Yeah, that figures. Okay. That figures. What block is that? What kind of block is that? I'm guessing that it's a that it's one of the triangle-y pieces. Let me see. Does it show? No, it just says combat steel block L. Okay. I need to put a door in here so I can find out what that is. But we can do we still need to do these. So maybe we can do this sort of thing. Whoops. We'll get these put up like this. There we go. I like that. I think that works fine. I mean, we could probably even do... Yeah, see, we've got that problem over here too. Let's go like this. We'll just do that. We're just going to cover it up. We'll just cover it up and let it not be visible. Okay. So yeah, I definitely need to put some lights in here. Let's do that before we continue painting, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to see what we're doing. I want to see what the textures are going to look like in the lighting that we're going to have. So we'll get them. Okay, yeah, the lights, is the motion detector not coming on because I'm teleporting in? Let's see. Is that what it is? I think it is. Well, what's weird is the lights are on. Did they get changed or something? Yeah, they did get changed. Look at that. Intensity 0. I know I didn't do that. Something got changed on there. Okay. Apparently I'm going to have to take care of that in let me see. Is that what's going on with these two? I'll bet it is. Yeah, something. Okay, I'll take care of that in a bonus episode. I'm not going to bore you guys with fixing stuff that's already that we've already done. So let's just go here. I think we've got a bunch of lights. We don't. Are they in the constructor? Yeah. There we go. We've got lights here. We have anything else? I do need to put some cargo boxes in there. And I think that's everything that I was going to put in that room. And I do need more stairs too. So we have lights, stairs, and cargo boxes. We don't need big windows. Okay. Whoa. What the? Oh, okay. The red screen. I saw the red screen and was thinking that our power ran out and we were at 9,000 degrees. Okay. That's great. All right, let's go over this way. We'll go back to our... whoops, wrong side. Go back to our tower. That's great. Yeah, because the ship is off. And it's sealed in, so, you know. The oxygen can't get into it. That's great. All right, so we're going to go downstairs. I need to put something around this, too. I need to get some railings. I need to remember to do that. Because I want to put railings around this, because it just looks really silly just being a hole in the floor. So we'll probably put some glass railings around it, that sort of thing. Why is there not a concrete block right here? Is it just me? Whoops. And let's go like this. We're going to turn off the symmetry for a second anyway. Oh, you know why? Because that's stairs. Duh. Okay. That's where one of our stairways goes. We're going to put these in here. And here. I think that's just these two, right? Yeah. And we do need to put some break room stuff in here. Like a fridge. We can put a fridge and some tables and all that stuff in. Some deco. But let's get this painted here. And we'll get our lights put in here too. So I'm not sure if I want to go like this, or if we want to go like this. I think we'll still do this. I think we'll stick with this. So we're going to put in, we're going to go full range and intensity because they're so high up there. Same thing here. Full range and intensity. There we go. See how that looks. And we still need something to brighten up this end here too. So maybe down here. Maybe even up here. What about something like this? Let's go like this. See if that... Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. And we can do the same thing over here. Why don't we put it back here? Just so we don't get too much in the middle. How about that? Oh yeah, that's much better. That's much more like a work area type thing. Okay. And let's move this other one back here too. And we'll get rid of the other one. So 3 and 20. And let's get rid of this one here. It does say light. Okay. And so we still need to paint the ceiling here. Let's get that. And we'll turn on the symmetry plane. So yeah, let me get this ceiling painted up and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so we've got the ceiling, and the other thing we need to do is figure out these. And I do want to put something that's lit up in these, like this. I want to highlight, you know, that these are there. I kind of want the space to be fairly visible. So I think we'll do that. And then on these we'll do the same sort of thing. And I'm going to need to, yeah, I'm going to need to repaint the windows because I think some of the windows got hit by that. So let's go like this. Nope, I think those are fine. Okay. Apparently. And let's see if we got these ones on this side. Yeah, we did miss some. Okay. Apparently. There we go. And we can do this sort of thing. It is really bright. Okay, and yeah, that looks good. So we've got that. We're going to end up painting these yellow. I think we'll go with... Should we... Because what I'm thinking is each building, I think, is probably going to have its own few colors or whatever. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should do something like this and get these painted up, and then we can figure out which shade of yellow they're going to be. And I mean, if it turns out I want them to be exactly the same as the other ones, then that's fine. It's not a problem to set them like that. But if we paint them like this to begin with, you know, with this other color, then we can customize it to whatever we want if we want it to be something different. And so we're going to go this same thing here, and we'll figure out like what shade of yellow we want for these, what shade of yellow is going to look good. So we'll get the rest of these. Whoops, I didn't want the windows to be that color. So let's unpaint the windows. All right, and then I think we'll do the same thing with these. There we go. If it'll let me. Yeah. Cool. And cool. And I might even tone this down one notch. Let's turn this down a notch. Let's see if that helps at all. Turn this one down a notch. Okay, that is intensity 3. Nope, it wasn't. Okay, you got to be pointing right at it. All right. Now that's much better. The intensity 3 took out a little bit of that washed out look. Okay, so let's turn off the axis here and see what kind of, see how these colors look for us when we adjust this stuff. So let's go like this. We're going to do configure this one, and we're going to hide it. And I think we're going to bring our hue down to yellow. Maybe yellowish orange. Maybe we could do something like that. We could do an orange tint on this one. So we could do that. Bring down the brightness. Let's see if we can desaturate it a little bit. How about a bronze? A bronze look over here. Something like that. Cool. We can try that. It's funny. We ended up very similar to that one. Very similar to that one. And this one has a value of 49 and a value of 51. 38 and 34. Yeah. Yeah. Could I get more similar? Okay. Apparently so. So we're going to get... Whoops. Not F4. We're going to do this. We're going to launch this and get this painted up with... What were we doing for the I think it was this sort of thing. And I think we'll do this one on this smaller area, or on this other area, that is. We'll do the smaller tiles. There we go. And then we can do, again, this sort of thing on these. Whoops. That needs to be rotated. There we go. And then we can put these around here. Let's see what we've got. And then we have to do the corners. There, fix one corner. 3 and 4 corners, and we'll do the same thing on this. Oh, these are metal, so they're going to be different. So we're going to go like, whoops, this and this. There we go. Okay, and then we can do, I think this was working fairly well on this. And then what do we have as far as, I mean, we might do something like this because it's the repair bay area. Whoops. There we go. Okay. I think that looks okay. It doesn't look too... Here. Can we get that? Yeah, that looks better. Not that anybody's ever going to see that texture, but yeah. So we've got that going on. We've got that fixed. Is that the right way, or is that the right way? I think that is. You never know. Somebody's gonna be like screaming that it's the wrong that it's the wrong thing, right? And then even these, we can do something with these. We could probably paint these in this bronze here. That was interesting. When I brought it up, it showed the default blue that was there. So we can do something with these. I think that'll make this look a little bit better. There we go. And same thing here. And we might even be able to do these in that color, that bronze. Let's see. Yeah, I think that works. Instead of the flat gray or the boring gray, whatever you want to call it, default gray. And we still need to do these. So let's get this painted, and then why don't we just do this whole block, take off the whole block, and then go to this one there. So like that. We're going to do the same thing here. Let's see, where is that? It's whole block, that, and then this thing here. Cool. Okay, that looks nice down here. And we might even do something with this constructor. I mean, this constructor is it just me, or is it ridiculous right there compared to, or considering all the other stuff that we have here, right? And texture. Now we might do something with the tiles. We might want to change these tiles to be subtle, and we're going to take a different color here though. And you know what we could do is, instead of doing that, why don't we go like this, and then we could do this. Whoops. And this, you know, this sort of thing. Make big checkers out of it. There. You think that breaks up the floor a little bit better. And we could probably, I think we'll probably end up not doing this exact color. Maybe we can do a different color. Why don't we do that? We'll get these, whoops. We'll get these painted up in a different color, and then we can figure out what color we want them to be to make this floor look better. But I think that's going to be it for episode 73. I think we are running out of time. So yeah, that's going to be it. So join me in episode 74, and we'll get this finished up. I think we're going to do the outside on this and see what we can get done for the outside to make this thing look complete. And yeah, so that's going to be it for 73. Join me in episode 74, and we will see you then. Later.